What's up, guys? I'm Noah.
And I'm Ben, and you're watching NB Explore. Here we're into cars, backpacking, and everything outdoors.
In this series, we take a 2020 TRD Offroad and a 2023 Colorado Z71 and turn them into totally rad overlanding vehicles that'll get us from upstate New York all the way to Moab, Utah.
The only problem is we only have a few months to get our trucks from looking like this into something more like this, which is going to outfit us and our girlfriends for a few weeks in the Utah desert.
As we build out our trucks, we'll take you along through the entire build process and show you how the Tacoma compares to its rival, the Colorado.
So follow along and find out which is going to be the better overlanding vehicle and who's more equipped for this trip.
Let's get into it.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 1 of our 2020 Toyota Tacoma and 2023 Chevy Colorado build series that we're doing here. We are planning on getting these trucks ready in the next couple of months and doing a cross-country road trip from where we live, upstate New York, over to southern Utah, Arizona, everything that's cool out there, and basically doing some minor overlanding mods and overlanding trails and just see what we can get into. This is entirely new to us. We have grown up working on dirt bikes and German cars, not American trucks and Japanese trucks. So mine's the 3rd gen Colorado here. It is completely stock. It is the Z71 package, so not the ZR2. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of work to make this what a ZR2 potentially could have been.
So my truck is the 2020 TRD Offroad. It's a little bit better than stock. It's got 33-inch tires on it, suspension lift in the front and the back. So I know what you're thinking, what's up with the hood? That's a TRD Pro hood. I'm here to tell you this is not a TRD Pro. I'm too poor for that. The previous owner happened to put that hood on and I'm not complaining about it.
So my plan here is to basically get my truck at the same baseline as Noah's before we start doing any like actual camping and overlanding stuff to it. So I'd like to do 2-inch leveling kit in the front, about 1.5 inches in the rear, 33s as well. And then from there, I should be pretty much on the same par as him. So that'll probably be some of the first stuff that we do. And then from there, we'll probably move on to, maybe some cab racks, some bed racks, rooftop tents, who knows, maybe even a bumper, light bars, whatever it may come out to.
So without further ado, we're gonna take these out onto a trail right now, just a local trail, and see how they perform. Just kind of get a baseline performance out of them. We do have tow straps in case anything happens. Unfortunately, I don't have anywhere to mount the tow strap if something does happen, but we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, so we made it to the trail. Neither one of us have been here before, and this is kind of the first time we're really taking the trucks off-road. So if you follow me, I'll show you kind of what we got going on with my truck. So like I said before, we do have a lift in the front and the back. I believe it's about 3 inches. We're on 33-inch tires. And then moving to the back, we're on 2.5-inch blocks under the leaf springs. Leaf springs are stock. We do have upgraded shocks, which are rough country. Other than that, the truck is pretty much stock. There's nothing really going on with it, but we'll take a look at Ben's truck, see how it compares.
Okay, so as we said before, the Colorado is completely stock, about 9 inches of ground clearance, a little bit less on just your stock Z71 31-inch tires. And I do also have just the stock side step, running board, whatever you want to call that there. I'd like to get some rock sliders because I only have about 10 inches of ground clearance there. So that's where the body lift would obviously come and be very helpful for me. So in front of me here is the start to the trail. It's supposed to be pretty mellow. Onyx Off-Road rates it as a 3 out of 10, and hopefully it stays that way because I'm not working with much here.
All right, guys, so here we are at the base of the trail. We brought our girlfriends along today. This is my girlfriend, Bella.
And this is my girlfriend, Danny, here. They're going to be coming along with us for our Western expansion trip here, along with our first test run here on this road.
See how it goes. Like we said, we've never been on this trail before, and
have no idea what to expect.
Yeah, we'll see how the trucks perform and what we have to do.
Okay, so we're inside the Colorado now. I do have it in the off-road mode as well as 4 high. And what's nice about this, which the Tacoma does not have, it does have all the cameras and stuff, so you can kind of have an idea of where you're going to clip and where you're not in terms of your rear diff and other low parts. that'll probably be beneficial when I'm actually doing some real trails in this thing. So we're on the trail now, we're just starting out. Noah and I really have no idea what to expect here. We're both thinking it's pretty mellow based on what Onyx Off-Road said, and hopefully it is, honestly, because having this truck be completely bone stock and something that I do need to drive every day, I'm hoping that we really don't have any issues and we can just get a good baseline for what this thing is capable of and really be able to see what the changes are gonna do and, you know, where we can be at in the future versus where we're at right now.
Alright, that was way deeper than I thought, but we made it through. The right side was deeper, so I'm going to stick to the left and hopefully get out. Alright, so we're in 4 low. Got to make it back. So this right side here is the deep part, so I'm going to stick to the left. Here we go. Oh, it dragged me right over to the deep part.
Well, as you saw in Noah's Tacoma, made it through no problem. Colorado, not even gonna attempt it. Not even gonna try. That is a lot deeper than I think we both had anticipated.
All right, guys, that concludes our first episode here. We just finished up with the trail. I don't know about you, but I thought it went pretty well. It was an easy trail, but I think both of these trucks did a really good job for what they are. I will say the larger wheels on my truck, the 33s, as well as the suspension lift, definitely helped me out through a couple spots, especially that mud puddle. But so Ben, what do you think the first upgrade you're gonna be doing to your truck is after we just experienced that?
Well, after I quickly got humbled by seeing what Noah's Tacoma could do here, the Colorado's most certainly gonna need the leveling kit in the front, like I talked about previously, as well as the lift in the rear. I'm just gonna do the 1.5-inch block, and then probably some 17s with some 33s on it to get that extra inch or so of ground clearance over these stock 31s. I do believe I probably would have gotten pretty well and stuck in there, and I still need to take this truck to work on Monday. So getting stuck in the middle of the hills in upstate New York is not really ideal for my Saturday morning. So probably in the next video, we will most likely be installing a lift on this, potentially doing wheels and tires, depending if I can find some deals or not, or if Custom Offsets wants to send me some wheels, that'd be pretty sweet. But hopefully that's what you're going to be seeing in the next one. Thank you guys for watching this. This was kind of our first dry run test here on a trail that was a lot more mellow than we thought, but like Noah said, both trucks did really well, all things considered. There were a few rocky sections, few steep sections, but all in all, it was pretty mellow and it went pretty well.
So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and see the next upgrades we do on the trucks.